Hello, how are you? I hope that you all are fine. Today in this video I am going to tell you some important issues that are now hovering in the sky and air of India. You all know that on 22nd of this month some miscreants or some terrorists from across the border came or intruded in India and killed some innocent people, those who went to visit the heaven on earth, that is Kashmir, and which is an integral part of India, because so many people are going to see this place and during this summer, because there is the weather there is very good and the scenic beauty is excellent. It is next to Switzerland, because people say that it is the Switzerland of India. So definitely the people who cannot go to Switzerland, definitely they come to Jammu and Kashmir, and for last few years there were not so problem like that, and the insurgency problem, and that is why the people have been started to visit that place year after year, more and more. And this year also it was expected to cross 4 million people. Last year also nearly 3.5 million people from across the world came to visit Jammu and Kashmir. But my point here is that there is you all know that there is a war-like situation, and different quarters, people from different quarters, including professors, scientists, and common people, and wise peoples, strategic those scientists and those social scientists, those researchers, teachers, and general people in India. There is an a smoke of anger among the people in India, and the government of India is also willing to make a war or wage a war against Pakistan, full-fledged war. People are saying whether it will be a full-fledged war or it will be other type of, or many-scale war, or it will be a war of words. So many things are thinking different, so many ways. But actually it is the government of India led by Narendra Modi that knows actually what is going to happen in next few days. You can be aware that the defense minister there and the defense minister in Pakistan has maybe he has fled with his family, and many people there in Pakistan are within the army. There are thousands of people are tendering their resignation, that if a war might appear, then their life might be in jeopardy. They may be killed, or maybe they may be died. So from such situation here in India also, the people as a whole, Indian people are advising the government of India, or telling the government of India to take retaliatory action immediately against Pakistan, so that people of India wants that there should be an immediate war, so that we can smash or demolish Pakistan as a whole. But this is not the fact. I, being a student of political science, being a teacher, and considering all the pros and cons, I can say that yes, people can say that yeah, you start war. But I would think about, I definitely, being a conscious human being of India, I definitely will think the interest of my countrymen. Definitely I will think about the interest of my country as a whole, because India has declared that it has a mission to achieve $25 trillion economy, or a developed nation, by 2047. Now is 2025, and how many years there? 22 years. It's nothing. 2 decades are remaining. So within 2 decades to achieve a big target is not a matter of joke. Okay, so you think, I would like to say, why India should not go for direct war with Pakistan. There may be many pressures, maybe from army, maybe from across the border, maybe from the arms dealers, maybe from what I say countries, those I mean fighting or fighter countries. Rather, many people will incite India that you are now powerful country, you have so much power, you are the fourth largest defense power in the world, so you can do many things, you can attack. And definitely I also substantiated because the data and statistics say that India is definitely in a very much better position than Pakistan. If it starts war against Pakistan, definitely Pakistan will be defeated and Pakistan will be maybe demolished if India wants, because Pakistan is having only 24 crore people, whereas India is having 145 crore people, so both Pakistan and Bangladesh and some neighboring countries, if join together except China, then also, and South Asian countries, if all the South Asian countries will join join with Pakistan, then also they will not be able to defeat India, because India is such a powerful country. Yeah, we all know about this. But my question is whether it will be feasible for India to go for full-fledged war against Pakistan. I have been seeing for last 7-8 days that some colonels, some brigadiers, and some some very important position holders of this country, those who held positions, very top positions in defense, they are also supporting, they are also saying that immediately there should be strike, there should be air strike, there should be naval strike, there should be military strike. Yes, you can strike, definitely you can strike, because you are power. You will not have to say that, yeah, I am powerful. You will not have to show your muscle, you will not have to show your defense capabilities. But I would like to say that why India should not go into full-fledged war. First thing, you remember what happened in Pakistan, and what is happening in Russia. Do you know what happened there? Russia attacked Ukraine, a small country. Russia attacked Ukraine, a small country, and do you know in last 2 years how much did it cost? Russian economy has been downsized. Russian economy has been diminished because Russia had to spend $300 billion. $300 billion. Do you know? So what is the consequence of this war? So can India afford now to start a war with Pakistan and waste this much amount? If there is war, do you think that Pakistan is a small country, but Pakistan will remain alone? Nowadays, all the countries in the world are involved in different organizations or different blocks and different associations. So definitely, and all countries are having friends, as we in society who are living, whatever position we may be, we are having friends. You may be a rich man, you have rich friends. You may be a poor mid-income person, you have friends. If you are poor person, you have also friends. So everybody in the world is now having friends. So Pakistan, we should not consider, or we should not think that Pakistan does not have any friend. Pakistan has many friends, and they are particularly, at first I would like to say that China will come forward to help or assist. Yes, initially they are saying that all the disputes should be settled peacefully or by discussion on the table, but this is not the fact. Actually, they are also thinking if there is war, they could sell weapon, they could sell, they could give money, provide money to them, and their road and bed policy that will be thrived there, and they will buy Pakistan. Yes, this is the fact, because you see what happened. United States of America said that, said to Zelensky, yes, we have provided you money, we have given you security, but in exchange of that you have to pay me your resource. Resource means mineral resource. You just think I am helping, but I am not helping selflessly. Rather, I am helping you with selfish mind or with some interests. I have interests. So almost all the countries in the world are now having their own problems as well as their own their demands or own needs and own interests, because the aim of foreign policy is to protect their own. Each country has the object of foreign policy of each country, every country, is to protect and promote its own interests, in the international arena. So India has an international area, Pakistan has an international friendship, India is also having friendship. Yes, definitely some people will come to help. I know that United States of America, now Donald Trump is friend of our Prime Minister Modi. Yes, he will come. If he doesn't come, because if he doesn't come due to some of his internal problems, he may not. United States of America, if doesn't join the war, definitely it will support India, because India is in a good track, in right track, okay, on the basis of its spirituality, on the basis of ethics, on the basis of discipline, on the basis of morality. So all these things are soft powers, all these things are good qualities that India is having, okay. So for considering all those things, definitely United States of America will come to assist India, but that is not free of cost, remember. Secondly, Russia will come, because always we are having good friendship with Russia. India is having friendship even before independence, okay, before independence period, India has friendship with Russia. So that friendship is continuing, because we have seen due to in 1971 what happened when Pakistan, when United States of America sent their naval forces. Russia also came to with their arsenal and with their naval power to support or to give support India. So that things we have seen, and Mr. Modi and Mr. Putin are very good friends and acclaimed, and people in the world know. Yeah, definitely all those things are there. Definitely all those things are there. But despite that, I would say, why India should not go to direct war with Pakistan? Number one, now the situation will not permit India to wage a war against Pakistan. Number one, why? The situation is, you will say, the situation is ripe, you can attack any moment. Remember, if India attacks, Pakistan will also not sit idle, because Pakistan is also a nuclear power. If India attacks, Pakistan may use, because I have seen one in the Dawn today, that today I have read the Dawn newspaper of Pakistan. Their defense minister said that they may, the defense ministry or maybe foreign minister said that they may initiate or they may launch, they may use their nuclear power against India. Remember, if Pakistan uses its nuclear power against India, then what would happen? Definitely Indian economy will be shattered, Indian people will be died or killed, Indian property will be lost, because in terrorist attack in the United States of America on September 11, what happened? The terrorists had to spend only $5 million to attack. $5 million or 100,000 or $1 million, whereas the United States of America had to spend $5 billion to recover or to rebuild the infrastructure. So this is the consequence of terrorist attacks. Those who attack, they spend much little money, they spend much little amount, but the consequences, those who suffer, are too much. So people, do you think the people of India, nearly, the people in the bordering areas, in Rajasthan, in Punjab, in Kolkata, and in other places, anywhere in India, do you think that people in India, in Delhi, do you think that people will be safe? Do you think the families and children of those bordering states or all those places will remain safe and peaceful? No. Peace will be disturbed, safety will be disturbed, security will be jeopardized, So consider all these things before starting a full-fledged war against Pakistan or against any country. Number one. Number two, I would say, why India should not go to war? Because India has a mission to achieve a $25 trillion economy. Now India is only a country with $4 trillion economy. So from $4 trillion economy in last 77 years to achieve the big dream of attaining more $20 trillion economy, 20 or $21 trillion economy, that is to achieve $25 trillion economy or to become a superpower by 2047. How can it be possible if India goes to war? If India starts fighting, there will be consequences. India will have to spend millions or billions of dollars. It has already, ordered plane or fighter jets, and it will spend 650 billion rupees. So you think how much rupees India will have to spend to continue war with Pakistan. So think about that and then consider all those things and then start fighting. India next, number two. So number three, I would say India is always a peace-loving country. India does not want to go war. Definitely it's true. But India's foreign policy, since Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, it is told that India is a peace-loving country. Definitely it will not join in any alliance or it will not join in any bloc, not South, nor Russian bloc, nor US bloc, but it will remain neutral. But it does not mean that it will remain neutral permanently. When there is an attack, when the security and sovereignty and peace of India will be disturbed, definitely India will take retaliatory action. India will go to war if necessary. India will fight back. India will show its strength to any community, to any people, both within and outside of India, those who will come to break internal peace, internal prosperity and sovereignty. So definitely remember, I am telling to the policymakers of India, you see, India has a vision, and just 2019, it means 6 years ago, Article 370 has been revoked from Kashmir, and now Kashmir is an integral part of India. So definitely people of the world will, particularly Pakistan, will try to destabilize our peace. They will try to destabilize our existence. They will try to harm the people. They will try to kill our people. They will try to murder our people. They will try to lose or cause damage to Indian property. Why? All those things are just incitement. These are the acts of incitement from across the border, because they are envious of India's growth. India is now the world's 5th largest economy. Both India and Pakistan got independence simultaneously. While India is having the 5th largest economy in the world with $4 trillion economy, Pakistan is having only $360 billion economy. You just think, where is their condition? What is their condition? There is no peace, there is no stability, there is no prosperity, there is hunger, there is so many problems, internal problems. I am not going to discuss in detail about the problems there. Every country is having their own internal problems as well as external problems. Those I am not discussing today. I am saying why India should not go to war. People will say, many people, those who are very ultra modern, those who are very ultra extremist, they will say yes, or the ultra ideologists will say yes, now start war. But do you know who will be killed? You do not know your children, or you may also die in the war. So will it be wise to start or wage any war against Pakistan or against any country? I am not advocating for Pakistan. I am a patriotic Indian. and I support for India always. But still I am saying that considering the casualties, future casualties that might happen, I am saying that you take other means. There are so many means. India has already taken means. I will say in the last of my video that what measures India can take instead of waging war. Right. So now India should not go, because another reason, or number 4, I would say. What is the number 4? Number 4 is India. If India goes to war with Pakistan, definitely China will join, and India will lose friendship with many more South Asian and Asian and international friends. It might lose. Okay, so why should we go to lose our friends? That will not be a right thing or right step. India must bear and wait and see, because government of India has already taken many things. Government of India has already taken many measures, those who were appropriate measures in the international relations, and those things have been adopted or taken by the government of India. Okay, so number 5, I would say that why India should not go war against, because if United States of America supported Zelensky or Ukraine in exchange or with an idea in mind to capture their mineral resources, definitely those countries who will come forward to help India will come with their own interests. Israel will help India with Israel. India has a very good friend. Our Prime Minister is having a very good friendship, but they will come to help. But how? How will Israel come? They will come with their artificial intelligence, with their software, with their weapons. So do you think that those weapons will be given or supplied to India free of cost? No, never. That is why I am saying that the countries who will come to assist or help India, they all are having their own interests. So considering all those things, India should not go to war. Go to war means incurring huge losses. How? What type of losses you think, or you just put pressure on your mind? Soviet Russia, that's a very big country that attacked Ukraine. Ukraine is a small country. When Soviet Russia attacked Ukraine, it thought, or Mr. Vladimir Putin thought, that it will win the war immediately or instantly, but it did not happen. What happened there? Nearly $300 billion has been spent in last 3 years in the Russian-Ukraine conflict from Russian point. More than 150,000 lives have been lost from or of Russia, and next over 10 million people displaced in both countries. You just think 10 million people have been displaced. So I am saying that do not jeopardize the life, safety and security of more people, because when there will be war, there will be death or killing of thousands of military personnel, air force personnel and naval personnel. Many things will be lost. Do you know in what happened? Nearly 14,000 nearly 14,000 tanks have been lost of Russia. Similarly, our weapons will be damaged or lost, our money will be lost, our prestige will be lost, our dignity will be lost, our lives will be lost, our property will be lost. So everything loss and loss. Therefore, I tell our government to maintain restraint, wait and observe. Yes, you have the measures, you have all measures, you can take action at any time whenever you like, but you just hold on and wait and see. Now, because it's not time to war, you told your counterpart or your friend Putin few months ago that it is not time to war. So I also say the Indian government, it is not time to wage war, because they are, yes. And then I would like to say that these are the mainly problems, those might come ahead of India. Yeah, definitely India will win, but what will win? What India will win? They will kill some people. Will they be able to take back the Pakistan occupied Kashmir? Will that be able to take the other parts? Because out of when Pakistan became when both India and Pakistan became two dominions of the British government, then the British Empire, then what would happen? King Maharaja Hari Singh of the ruler in Kashmir, in Kashmir, there was Muslim majority people, whereas the provincial government was headed by a Hindu king or a Hindu ruler. He was Maharaja Hari Singh. But when when there was a partition, he neither joined Pakistan nor India, because he thought that majority people there were Muslims. If they join with India, then what would happen? The interest of the Muslim people might be hampered. Similarly, if he joins with Pakistan, the people of Hindus and Buddhists will also be jeopardized, or maybe at stake. That is why he was a good man. That is why he did not join in any country, neither Pakistan nor India. But few days later, some tribal leaders, those who actually with the incitement of Pakistani Faujis or Pakistani Prime Minister, Muhammad Ali Jinnah, because he also wrote later to Maharaja Hari Singh that you please join with us and we will provide all the facilities to you. There will not be any, your interest will never be hampered. But he did not join. That is another question. So the tension was there. Still the tension was there, and Kashmir is such a wonderful place that every country wants to take. But it is, you may like any country, you may like any place, but whatever you are having that are demarcated by international law, and you cannot do that. You cannot take away forcefully, you cannot take away or by any means others' land, others' territory. No, you cannot take. But Pakistan wants to create problem. Why Pakistan wants to create problem? Because India is growing rapidly. India has established their peace and security of people. The Kashmiri people have now been showing support for India. They are now with India. You see, after the attack, what happened? The general Kashmiri people were saying that India should take retaliatory action against Pakistan, and they should give them a good lesson, so that they do not disturb the life and security of the people there in Jammu and Kashmir. Because the Kashmiri people are very good, Kashmiri people are very sober, Kashmiri people are very simple and honest people. But some people are, tolerant, terrorist groups are creating problem. They are inciting them, they are funding them, they are hiring, or they are recruiting some youths, and they are in so many ways they are recruiting those boys, innocent boys, school boys or young boys, and just getting admitted in their forces in terrorist organizations. I told you that nearly 70 or 80 terrorist organizations there. In Pakistan, and there are some other active terrorist organizations, almost 40. So many groups are there. So many terrorist organizations are working within the territory of Pakistan. So as a result, it is creating this it is trying to destabilize the harmony. Pakistan is gradually trying to destabilize the peace and harmony of India. That India is now growing, India is now shining. India's Prime Minister is worshipped throughout the world as a hero, and his popularity is the most in the world. So they are envious of India, definitely, because it happens, actually it happens, because when two students study together in the school, and one student becomes successful and shines in life, and becomes much superior than his very close friend or childhood friend, then what happens? Then he is tolerant, or sometimes he may be from inferiority complexity, he or she might create some problem, may tell some bad words, or may try to harm his friend. So these are the things, these are the tactics. This happens in human life, this happens in country also. So if India can show its tolerance at this time or at this juncture, it will ultimately be more benefited. India will gain more benefit. But once again I would say, how India, I told you that how India can go to what I say, how India can solve this problem, because you all know that you all know, I will not say, actually the students of political science, they all know, and I being a social scientist and still a student of political science, I and like me millions of political scientists in the world will say the same thing, that what are the things, that United Nations has 6 organs. Out of those organs, there is the principal organ, that is, after General Assembly there is Security Council, and the Security Council oversees the global security and peace in the world. Okay, so Article 33 of the UN Charter says, in chapter 6 you will find that it says that the parties to any dispute, quote, the parties to any dispute, the continuance of which is likely to endanger the maintenance of international peace and security, shall first of all seek a solution by number 1, by negotiation. India did not accept negotiation because it was not in a position to negotiate. Okay, inquiry, India inquired, and inquiry is going on by NIA and by various internal organizations or internal institutions. Number 3, mediation. Mediation has not yet, but it was offered mediation. China has offered mediation, or some other countries also are telling about mediation and conciliation, and arbitration can also be possible. Then judicial settlement, restored to regional agencies or arrangements or other peaceful means of their own choice, unquote. So these are the possibilities, these are the things which India can adopt and which India has adopted. India has adopted not negotiation but embargo. India, Article 34 says, quote, the Security Council may investigate any dispute or any situation which might lead to international friction or give rise to a dispute, in order to determine whether the continuance of the dispute or situation is likely to endanger the maintenance of international peace and security. But you see, unquote. But you see, in United Nations Security Council has been inactive almost, because it is not trying more rapidly to help to settle peaceful settlement of disputes. Okay, and it is not interfering, because I am very much sure that if India-Pakistan war starts, there will be a there will be involvement of other countries, and international peace and security might be jeopardized. So I would say, to keep peace in both India and Pakistan, to keep peace both in South Asia and in the world as a whole, I would request the people of India to to maintain restraint, to remain peaceful, and Government of India, whatever other measures it can take, and definitely time is there. You can take action any time, any moment. You can start, but it is not the time to wage war, because you have a mission. Government of India is having a mission. India wants to achieve a $25 trillion economy. Definitely there are many people, because you are in meditation. Government of India is in meditation with an aim to get Siddhi Labh. I mean, it is trying to achieve that goal, but definitely some disturbances will come. Sometimes the tigers will come and cry, and some dogs will come and bark, and some elephants will come and trump. So this thing will happen, but India, being a meditator or like a yogi, what will it do? It will remain silent, it will remain peaceful, it will remain calm in time of distress. That is India. No, that is India. You are big power, you are big power. India is having power. Yes, enough power. India can do. I have written in those 2 books that India is, how powerful India is now at this time, in this time. India can take many things. I mean, India can do many things, whatever it wishes. But still, remember, because I am also a headmaster of a school, I find many problems. Some of my teachers sometimes create problems, unnecessary create problems, and they shout, they abuse, they necessarily make clamor, and when they clamor, then what happens? The disturbing elements, the disturbing teachers, they join together and come together with me. Come together against me. So this happens. And sometimes as a head of the institution, I take lawful measures, and sometimes I remain silent. Okay, so definitely in case of the country also, that is also the great institution, the biggest institution of a country. So the government as a whole should maintain restraint and wait and see, and the measures which you have taken, and there are some other diplomatic measures. You take all measures so that you can put Pakistan, there are so many measures I am not telling in the video, because there are so much measures that India can take to weaken, I would say, an enemy country. So I would say, with this I am not lingering more. I hope that you all will maintain restraint. You do not incite the government, do not put pressure on the government, so that our bigger aim might be defeated. So I wish that all people will help. And another thing is there. If there is war, so most of the terrorists were all the terrorists were there who joined this attack were belong to Muslim community. And if India starts war against Pakistan, then Pakistan is a Muslim country. So the Muslims in India who holds nearly 20% of this population in this country, they might be abstained from the development activities. So India's development process will be hampered. So that is another reason. So holistic development means participation of all. When all the people will participate in the development activities, then only India's dream of a $25 trillion will be realized or will be achieved. With these things, I would like to conclude here. I would like to thank all of you for bearing me or for listening me for such a long time. Thank you very much. If you have any question or if you have any issues with my lecture, please write me below and in the comment box, so that I can give your answer. With this, I would like to conclude here. Thank you very much. Thank you.